Hello everyone, Jimmy Hendrick here, your Christian business success coach here at Legacy Patterns. Out there goes my dog Heliman. Out chase something, I don't know what. But today I want to talk to you about success when your plans success when leadership is disorganized. And I'm talking about from a more personal matter. I don't really know how to really describe it, but today has been one of those days. It's a Sabbath day. I did my best to just hold on as best I could. And then I thought, well, surely I'll get the link to the starting to go to your small business class. And it seemed like they didn't even know what they were doing. Communications lines got crossed, which, well, that happens. And maybe you get disappointed. It's like, man, everything just disorganized today. Well, okay, you got two choices. You can either sit there and wallow and then take up space, or you can do the sovereign pivot. Alright, here's the first step. Number one, absolutely surrender the situation to God. I don't mean that the day is lost. Okay? That don't mean the day is lost. Because, if you think, oh, if I can't get my original plans, then today's lost, I'll just hang up the hat. No, don't do that. I know, because I've been prone to do that too when I get discouraged. You surrender to God. Now, surrender don't mean, Heavenly Father, I guess this is how it is, and, whatever you want to do. No. It's not enough just to pray to surrender. It's something I learned in Sunday school today. We were studying the book of Exodus. You have to act, okay? You have to use your sovereign agency and act. And, I can preach this. I can say what's on my mind about this. Because, see, when Moses told the Israelites at the Red Sea, stand still and see what the Lord will do, then, boom, that happens. Okay, that's like the closure, the chosen method. Their second season, they wanted a bigger set, and there was this Bible set forth by my church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, that they were going to do it, but then COVID-19 hit. And the church was like, well, I don't know if we can really open that. Well, guess what? They had to sit down with two top theologians. I think it was David A. Bednar and Jeffrey R. Holland. The late Jeffrey R. Holland, God bless him. But I will say this. The husband was going to give up on the vision of producing the Chosen, the second season. And you know what? The wife's like, no, we have a Red Sea moment. Because, see, the church's like, we're uncertain, we need something. Well, within 2 days of that meeting, the Red Sea parted. They were able to film the Chosen. And so, if we can pivot, okay, I'm not in my small business class. I study that book as best I can. I'll do some of that. But the fact of the matter is this: you surrender. Number two is you do your sovereign pivot. Why is that? Because if you do not do your sovereign pivot by exercising your legacy, then surrender is an exercise in futility. In futility, you don't want to mess with that, right? Here's the proof. I can't count the number of times that plans have gotten derailed and I just want to say, you know what, I just give up. No, don't give up. Pivot, find something else, you know? And you're thinking to me, well, Jimmy, how can you possibly know me? I'm an entrepreneur, I'm disabled, I'm isolated. Guess what? I've been here. The journey is lonely. Not everybody's gonna believe or fathom what you got in mind. And that's why you surrender, and then you do a sovereign pivot. And you're thinking, well, Jimmy, it's the Sabbath. You shouldn't be working. No, it's. I consider it more like securing, maintaining, telling you guys, hey, I know what it's like to struggle with this. I gotta tell you something. This is bigger than I thought. As soon as I post this, I'm going to rename a playlist I have and just call it Bread and Butter Talks. This is one of those where you think you're going to get fellowship, you're going to get a class where you learn, and it just falls apart. And you think to yourself, well, man, you know what? Here's what we do. What I did is I went and watched faith-driven entrepreneurs. Do I necessarily buy a lot of the doctrine of a lot of Christian success coaches on podcasts and YouTube? Not necessarily. But that being said, this isn't a channel where I sit there and go into deep doctrine. There's plenty of channels out there on YouTube that do that. What I'm saying is Legacy Patterns, James Hendrick Legacy Patterns is a covenant business. That means we covenant with God, right? So, in your sovereign pivot, remember your covenants. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's a four-wheeler. I can tell Helaman is going nuts after the four-wheeler. But you know what I mean? Things can happen that can kind of... Like, I wasn't expecting that four-wheeler to go by. Because I have what's known as travel vision. But the thing is this, my question to you, to find success when your plans is derailed, what are you going to do? You surrender. You surrender to God through His covenant relationship with Him. Yeah, you can hear Helaman. But what I'm saying is this, you surrender to Him, and then you do your sovereign pivot. You're like, well, we're not sovereign. Well, maybe not in the same way as God, but we got that free will, Hey, even Helaman, through his barking at the freewheeler or barking at the dogs right now, he's preaching too. And if we do not use our sovereign free will and just throw it up to God, but we don't do our part of the covenant, what does that say about us? We lose our chance. Listen to me, and I say this. We lose our chance for the greatness. Because it's easy, when the plans get derailed. We studied this in Exodus. How to just murmur and like, God, why me? Well, why did my plans get derailed? And I could have easily done it. I could have said, well, the day's lost. I thought, no. Using something practical is the way to do it. So with that, I hope you enjoyed watching. And like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of Pattern Realm. This is Jimi Hendrix saying, until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. And do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. Please share this with Mamacita, Papacito, y todo. This is Jimi Hendrix saying, until next time, choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you. Remember this, from the bottom of my heart, Jimmy loves you. I really love you. God bless you. And please, have a great day. A blessed day. Feliz Domingo.